All of our phones and our mobile devices allow us to occupy ourselves at any point in the day with a game, right in the palm of our hands. But sometimes they can get addictive. You were just playing one right now.
Yes. Well, if you're at work twiddling your thumbs and wishing you had something fun to waste your time, we have you covered. Joining us now to talk all about these top games and apps is our tech expert, Nika Allen. Thank you so much for joining us. One of my favorite things.
Games, yeah.
Games on my phone.
I have not gotten on the Candy Crush bandwagon yet. So, but I mean, these games really have come a long way. We're talking like the mobile app games, and I'll see certain things on my phone. I'm like, there's no way I can fit that on my phone. I mean, I don't have a lot of memory on my iPhone, but I mean, they can be pretty sophisticated. Yeah. Pretty addictive too.
They definitely can be. Games are actually the most popular category of app on the App Store nowadays, making up about 20% of all the apps out there. There's like millions and millions of apps now, so that's crazy. Or awesome. I think actually there's like 900,000 on the App Store.
No
so
kidding.
Not millions and millions.
Wow.
But
oh my gosh.
Okay,
so let's talk about my favorite one. This is what it sounds like, everybody.
Right, and this is one of the things that makes
Candy Crush. Sorry, I didn't say that it was Candy Crush.
Yeah, and one of the things that makes it addictive is the music. It's simple to play. There's this addicting music that kind of gets you into this groove where you're playing it. It's exciting. You don't have unlimited lives either, so you like keep wanting to play, but it makes you not get sick of it so quickly.
So you got to line up. Okay, so we're seeing there. You got to make a relationship with the different candies.
Yep,
and
you
like
just have
rows
to
of
connect
3 or something.
like at least 3 in a row.
Yeah,
and
but if you connect
together.
4, you get those lines, and if you connect 5, you get this big thing, and you get to explode all the candies. It's so cool.
It's addictive.
I guess so.
It really, really is.
And I think we all work so hard, always using our brains. On the one hand it's kind of bad, but at the same time, I just kind of want to zone out for a little while.
Sure.
Have some downtime, not have to think of maybe during my lunch break or something, play a little Candy Crush.
All right. Exactly. So another one, and again, I got to do my homework on all these. 2 Dots. Let's talk about 2 Dots. What is that?
It's actually the sequel to a game called Dot.
Okay.
And or Dots, and it's basically where you just kind of do a very similar thing to Candy Crush. You just line up dots. And it has another really kind of addictive, nice sounding music track, and it's you kind of draw these lines.
Ooh.
It's kind of therapeutic almost in a weird way.
So really, I mean, we're talking about fairly simplistic gameplay here. That's got to be one of the reasons they become so addictive, is that it really does allow you to kind of disconnect.
It's simple enough to where you can disconnect, but it also keeps you engaged by, you can't beat every level right away, and you're like, oh, I have to get this one, I can't put it down until I do.
Kind of competitive.
And, they have the the lives that you have to wait. So if you lose all 5 of your lives or so, you have to wait at least 20 minutes to get one back. So you're like, I must.
So they build up the anticipation. Wow,
exactly.
That's really clever.
They are smart. And these apps most of them are free right now.
Okay.
But they have in-app purchases, which is really where they get you.
That's where they get you.
So you can, say, if you want an extra life now, instead of waiting 20 minutes, just buy a life.
They know.
Or if you want,
sneaky.
Yeah, this and that. And they all connect to Facebook and all your social media. So it catches on really, really quickly. And so, I'm sure most of you have had so many people Candy Crush requests on your Facebook page. Give me another life, or help me unlock this level, something like that.
Gotcha.
They getcha.
Games to keep your brain going. Lumosity?
Yes. So there are a few games that, it's not so bad if you're addicted to them, because you're actually learning at the same time. Lumosity is great for really any age, but I actually, my grandfather had cancer, and I tried to get him to play this game a little to kind of keep his brain strong, and it really helps you. It's actually created by neuroscientists to train your brain to help you with memory, problem solving, different things like that. And so it really kind of, without being too straining, it helps you kind of keep all of that going. So it's kind of like how people used to play Sudoku or something like that, word crosses, to keep their brains, in check and in gear. And now we can do that with games on our phones.
Gotcha. All right, and so something for the kiddos, Dragon Box. Tell us a little bit about Dragon Box.
Dragon Box is really fun. It's an algebra app. Actually, here we're actually looking at one called Duolingo.
Oh, this is Duolingo.
This is Duolingo. This is actually one of my favorite apps. I have never been a language person, as in I've not been good at learning foreign languages, but this app makes it so much fun to learn a foreign language, and it is completely free. And you can learn Spanish or French, Italian. There's like 5 different languages that you can learn. And
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this one is Dragon Box.
Yeah, and this is Dragon Box, which is an algebra lesson for kids. They don't really even know that they're playing, honestly. And so it starts, I mean, anywhere from ages 5 up, and then they have another one for 12 and up. That one's actually a bit of an expensive app. It's like $6.
Okay.
But I think it really can help boost your kids, you know, in school. So if it's only $6,
and then last but not least, we're also talking about Feel Electric, and this one's for the vocabulary. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Feel Electric. It actually helps to empower children to learn how to express their emotions, which I thought was super cool. Wow. It has vocabulary games where it shows them, you know, furious when you were very mad, that description, and they can kind of drag and drop things pretty simply. Helps them express. There's videos that they can watch. This is actually an application created by PBS in combination with a military organization called Military Families Near and Far to kind of help military children express themselves. But it actually is great for anyone.
Great.
There's not actually that much military stuff in there.
Fantastic.
But
Lots of stuff out there to choose
Lots
from.
of app science. Downloading today.
Absolutely. All right. Well, if you want links to any of the games and apps that we just talked about, of course, you can head over to casa.com. And we'll see you back next Tuesday. We'll be talking about crowdfunding.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yes,
Which is
we will.
also very popular these days. All right, Nika, good seeing you.
Good to see you.
All right. This